Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4. Kuma.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Stop doing it when it counts. Oh
Round
wait,
3.
yeah, it's on. My mic is on.
Fight.
All right.
KO.
Let me finish this match first.
Fight.
All for it.
KO.
All right, mic up. Screen down, mic up. How's that?
Get ready for the next battle.
Warming up with a Steve, huh? I like that I can feel my chin now.
Round 1. Fight.
What?
KO. Round 2. Fight.
use that move. Sorry, buddy. Should have just did it. He didn't even know what was coming. He didn't even know about the setup.
Three. Fight.
Ah, Shoryuken. He didn't even have a pixel left.
Fight.
He's just spacing me out. Yeah, he's just spacing and punishing. I'll do it again. I don't want him to think that he got the magic ticket. Because I can tell what he's doing. I just got to change up my strategy. People like that, you just can't chase them down. Especially with the bear. You can't do chase down with the bear. You gotta let them come to them. So he'll back up after he does his little jabs, and I have to force him to come in and play my game.
Fight.
Beat it. Come on in. Nice. 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 He was patient.
Round 2.
I like it.
Fight.
Nice. Okay, come on. Okay. This nigga's being goofy.
Round 3. Fight. Perfect.
All right. So what's the plan, really?
Round 4. Fight.
Okay.
KO.
I don't get it.
Final round. Fight.
No. You punish that. Punish that way harder. Nice. Gotcha. Okay, let's keep warming up.
Fight.
Okay. Okay. Play the range game. I can play it better. You're gonna get tired of them. Oh, that's a new move. I'm not used to it. It's been a while. Setups.
KO.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Oh, nice. I wish I had a move like that. I do. What am I talking about? Oh, I didn't think you would finish it. I didn't think you would finish the whole string in open ground.
Round 3.
That's unsafe as shit. You gotta take those risks sometimes, I guess. Come on. Nice. Nice. Oh. I see he knows that. He's seen it.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay. I don't have the legs to deal with. Use my arms. Nice. I mean, if you want to throw, we can throw. Nice. Proper punish.
KO.
That would have been a
Final round.
free punish.
Fight.
Please stop that. I'm not that slow. Nice. Okay, proper. Trying to get me with the leg? Okay, yeah. I was like, he gonna come with the leg or what?
Get ready for the next battle.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. No, I'm sure that's not the trade he was looking for.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Fucked up. Let's call it what it is. Forget that that's natural. Nice. Run up and do it. Nice.
KO. Round 3.
I can't tell if he's patient or not. Sometimes he seems impatient. Sometimes he doesn't. Nice.
KO.
That was a simple 3 moves.
Round 4. Fight.
I wish that called. Thank you.
Get ready for the next battle.
Round 1. Fight.
Why did that not hit grounded? Thank you.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Real weird. Nice. Brush the hell out of that. Okay. Nice. Pause a second. Good, good. Interesting timing.
Fight.
I'm a fucking bear. I keep forgetting. Hitbox is like 8 feet long. Why didn't I do the regular ender? Right over it.
Great. Round.
You know, it's real weird with the bear because normally that last thing he did would hit for sure. You knew.
KO.
You.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. Damn it. I thought it wouldn't reach. I was ready to punish it. They got some long ass legs, don't he? Nice. I was like, where's it coming? When's it coming? back, sir.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Tree? I didn't realize he was in here.
Round 1.
Doing some warm-up matches. I want to eventually get back with the bear in rank, knock the rust off. Gotta start using my 12 frame more. Since the bear doesn't have really any good 13 frame lids, I gotta start using down 4 a lot. Beefy. Should just let it rip.
KO. Round 2.
Oh, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. I didn't see it. It didn't pop up on my screen. Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Round 3. Fight.
Thank you so much. I'm like, is it gonna just keep working? Okay. I gotta start throwing this man more at the wall, because just gets up and does while standing free. A brave man. Or maybe just a man that knows. Oh. Ducked. Ducking.
Round 4. Fight.
I got one too. I can get you to the wall. He said, it's going to work. Nice. Proper punish. This man does not whip anything, really. Good job, good job. Where's the circle? Where's 4? There it is.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, he definitely plays the come to me game. Okay. I get it, bro. I get it. You got amazing while standing up 4-4. That's way too slow. Oh, Kuma. I'm trying to think. What am I missing? What have I kind of forgotten? We got down 4-4 is 14 frames. His twin pistons is 15. His new move is I think -13 on block. I could twin piston more, but he's very careful. He doesn't really whiff too much. My lows are too slow except down 4, down back 2.
Round 1.
Oh no.
Fight.
Also, you know what? I never fight an Eddie, and when I do fight an Eddie, they're always good. They're always like Eddies they've been playing since Tekken 3 and shit. Oh, I got him. Nice. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. I gotta play that game as the game of. Oh, I just looked at his avatar. Ain't that old dude from where's he from? He about to turn up hard as shit.
Round 3.
For sure.
Fight.
That micro duck, did you see that? Oh, that was sick. If Eddie wasn't so bad with sidestepping, I'd try him out. That's like the first time I've ever done that setup on this guy. See, I just gotta throw more. Everybody has a weakness. This man doesn't really break throws too much. He guards low, he guards mid and high, but he doesn't really break throws too much. As long as I mix up the headbutt with Rock and Roll Circus, I think I'll be alright. I gotta make this man duck, because he's not ducking. He knows my lows aren't that good. He knows they're too slow. He knows my sweep isn't gonna land. The worst he has to worry about is down back 2. And if that's the worst, then he can go ahead and try whatever with a lot of leeway.
Fight.
Oh. I see. This time, I'm a bear, sir. That don't work on me. Nice. Come on in. Oh, he came on in. Raise drive, raise drive. Oh, is it lagging? Raise drive. Nice. I thought it was coming. He did too much. I would have just called that bitch a day.
Perfect. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, you could do it out of the stance. They definitely up. There's stuff about this bear I don't even really know. You can punish the fuck out of that, bro. You can launch that. Oh, the delay. That's nice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like this Eddie. He said, you'll come in. Yeah, watch out for those classic moves. Okay. I can do it too, maybe. Stop playing around. Oh, come on. That's just brutal. I called it. Thank you. This man got a stick or something. Oh, I fucked the punish up, but it's fine. Gotcha. Gotcha. Got him. What a fun what Eddie versus the bear. How often? Come on, how often do you guys see this? You never see it. We both confused as fuck on what to do. I don't know his matchup with his long ass legs. He don't know what to do with my short ass legs. I can't punish his lows properly. He can't punish mine properly. Well, he could. While standing in 1-3, he could. I just don't think he knows that some of my lows are hella unsafe. His name is
Fight.
Momentai. I think I've heard of this guy before, actually. Yeah. Don't fuck up now. Don't fuck up in that range. That's my range now. Oh. Damn.
Round 2. Fight.
Sexy. I like this Eddie a lot. Nope. I know that setup, sir. Oh, come on, Kuma. Give it to me. Setups. Nope. I knew he was gonna press a button.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, counter hit. Eddie really got a wild stand. He really got a fucking launcher from crouch. I'm proud of this man. He came a long way. Ugh. I should have did the whole thing. He definitely. Oh, I forgot. Did y'all like the dance?
You win.
No. Good games, Eddie. I love that guy. I love that guy.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, man, it's really not about if you're good or bad at the game. It's if you know the matchup knowledge and if you know what you're missing. Like, play like a round or 2 or 3, and then just download that data and be like, okay, I didn't do enough lows. He punishes all this. He does this. He doesn't do that. And then make the adjustment. The game is to make the adjustment in a set, I mean, which is about 3 matches.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Oh boy. I'm excited. I'm fighting all these good characters tonight. Yeah, you never fight Nina either.
Round 2.
Everybody's too pussy to play her. Okay, you can punish that hard. Nice. Nice. Gotcha. Fundamentals.
Round 3.
Fundamentals.
Fight.
Ooh, that has so much evasion. Nice. Nina's so good. I'm just salty that I can't do her flapping butterflies. I don't know how to play stick well yet. Sexy.
Round 4.
She almost folded. I'm like, when's the low coming? I gotta start low pairing. She's gonna teach you a lesson in low pairing. Got fundamentals, right? Ain't that what I was saying? I wish I had a backdash like that. Nice. I gotta stop doing that low on her. Her reflexes are pretty decent. They're pretty good. Come on. I'm not gonna play your game. I could do the same thing, buddy. Try this. Oh, she got me. She got me. She fucking tapped me, bruh. She tapped me, bro. Right on the fucking wrist. Oh shit, maybe she did. Maybe I was just a pixel lower than her. I fucking don't know. That was fun. Why she coming up in this bitch with a gun, bro? We in the wilderness. I'm just trying to live, bro.
Fight.
Nice. That 4, bro. Her jab strings are so good. That down 4-1 series. It's like down 4-1, down 4.
Fight.
No. She's like, oh, now you're gonna low parry. That hits. I'm about to say that don't hit ground to do it, because that would be insane.
Round 3.
I'm like, why is no one funding this? Ah, that's sexy. Trade, favorable trade. No, she thought I was gonna come in. She think I'm head ass or something. Come on, just let me touch it, bro. Oh, she crushed it. She crushed it. Oh, she jumped over it. Oh, she crushed it.
4.
Oh, man.
Fight.
What a sick character. Namco ain't have to build that property in. She jumped over my fucking arm. That was mine, bro. It's distressing me. I don't know if I could go on. She jumped across my damn hand. I had to fight for that.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. -23. No. Oh, I should have let it rip. Yes. Yes. Give me your win streaks.
You win.
Damn. Damn, this bitch hard to fight. Damn, Nina. I see why people scared to play you. You good as shit, but I can see that execution you need to play Nina is ridiculous. Sidestep cancel, backdash cancel, down 4 at 1, cancel, down 1 4, but it's just like Jesus.
Round 1. Fight.
I just gotta press like 6 buttons. You know it. Oh, you don't? Do you know it? Setups. Gotcha. I don't know what you doing, lady.
Round 2. Fight.
She's like, this nigga wants to. Will she ever do a low again? Oh, and she's good too. I low parry just 2 of them lows, and she will not do it again.
Round 3. Fight.
Let's see how you face against this. Okay, she faced pretty well. Okay, you better not do that low. Okay. No. Oh, she ducked. That never works.
Round 4. Fight.
Come on, do it. Oh, she did it. Does she know? I wonder if she knows. Oh, she doesn't know. She didn't know.
You win.
Get ready for the next battle.
You gotta duck that baby. Damn, Amazon took that $12.99. Damn. Bruh. Say it ain't so. They taking my money, bro. All these streaming services. I ain't even got a pot to piss in now. Damn. Got enough for gas.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's try some classic setups. Oh, okay. Okay. Plus $1 billion. Oh, okay, true. Counter hit launcher.
Round 2. Fight.
So I'll just chip you down. All right.
Round 3.
She probably drinking a Bang energy drink or some shit over there. All this math she doing. Okay, I gotta make sure you ain't gonna fall for it. You did duck. I just don't have the fucking range. I could have. You can't whiff against the bear, bro. Not in his face like that.
Fight.
How many? Oh shit.
Perfect.
Oh shit.
You win.
Give me someone else. So I would have won that set. She's really good though.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Oh shit, Asuka? Fuck. Bro, beards are so itchy. This sucks.
Round one. Fight.
Got me. See, one of my best friends, his main is Asuka, so I don't know how this is gonna work out for this Asuka. She'd have to be really good. She'd have to be really, really good.
Round two. Fight.
Okay. Don't finish that. Nope. That ain't it. Okay. No. Get your hands off me, woman.
KO. Round three. Fight.
I like that. Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks for that follow. Ozzy Xavier.
You win.
Appreciate that follow, man. Thank you so much. Oh, Asuka. Come on. You know you gotta run it back 2 more times, at least. Alright, I need to remember some of the new setups. So there's one setup that's actually better than the old one. So you do springboard.
New challenger.
Oh man, that's what's up. It ain't many of us out here, bro. It is not many of us out here. I appreciate that. People so afraid to have fun, bro, to live their life. Just play the bear. Your life will change when you play the bear. Start making more money and shit. Your ex gonna call you back. Everything. All because of this bear. Damn, 1,456 wins to my little 186, huh? Yogi. What's up?
Round one. Fight.
Oh, okay. Do you know this? I guess not. Oh, oh! You never see that one. Dark up. Ball punch, which got buffed to hell this season, apparently. Oh, nice. That's nice. Well, since I know you're not afraid of my wild running 1+2, I guess I'll just stand up, because I would have definitely punished that.
Round 2. Fight.
Do it. Not that.
KO.
Interesting.
Round 3. Fight.
Nope. No. Not against the wall.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
You should have let it rip. That definitely was a counter hit. Do it again. Nice. Ducking like a motherfucker, ain't I? Damn. He didn't know what to do.
Get ready for the next battle.
Armor King got a much needed buff this season. A bunch of them, actually. He's almost not even the same character. I might even try to pick him up now that he's decent. I know JDCR fucking getting wasted right now. All his characters got buffed.
Round 1. Fight.
Throw me. Oh. Sexy. Setups. I can't believe I crushed that.
Round 2. Fight.
Hop kick. Hop kick. He's not punishing it properly. It's definitely not safe. Oh, delayed. Do you know this? Oh, he does. Is that safe now?
KO.
Well, if you want to do unblockable setups, that's all you had to say, man.
Fight.
Listen, if you want to do unblockable setups, we can play that game. We can go ahead and do that.
Round 4. Fight.
Ducking. Hop kick city. Punishable. Not punishable. Not punishable.
KO.
Darn. That's 2.
You win.
Let's see if he wins the last one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, 4-4-2. It has quite a bit of pushback, so people think they can't punish it, but you really can. I think he can punish it with his quarter circle 4-1. That clothesline he keeps doing. I think if he's on it, he can punish that with it. And in certain situations, if he's on it, he can dark upper that shit.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, he's just missing the times. He doesn't know. Nice. You never see anybody do the wow. Oh shit. Safe, right? Nope, that's unsafe as fuck. Back turn, generic, backwards kick. Fundamentals. 1+2 break. Count Poopenstein.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. No. No, sir. You gotta break this throw, buddy.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Yeah. Back forward two. Yeah, back forward. This move is really good. I need to use it more, actually. Like, yeah, that's good. You bring up a really good point. Long range Punisher. I don't think anybody's gonna ever press buttons when he does that axe kick. What a goofy mess.
Round 4. Fight.
I'm like, you better get up. You are not afraid of the hunting bear stance, and that is useful information. No, no, no.
KO.
That was a good attempt. That was the right answer. Just a little late. Well, I would have won that set, so this one's just for fun. I'm just going to just try out some random stuff. How Portillo's messed up my order. Can't trust nobody. What? The launch you did down back to 1 back to 1 4 back to the one I can't seem to get consistent. Oh, I see.
Fight.
The launch I did. Tell me the launcher, and I'll explain if you want me to. They get tired of those down back twos after a while. Yeah, that's not. You should have tailspin me, brother. Nope. See, he thinks the hunching bear stance is unsafe. It's not. It's actually safe if you stand up immediately. You can't even jab punish it. Swimming. Nice. But I ended the first one. Ooh, nice. Get off me. Nice.
KO.
It's almost a damn cross-up.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice. No, I pressed one, but not fast enough. Nice, 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 nice. Armor King is pretty scary.
Round 4. Fight.
wrong move to do against me.
KO.
The wrong one.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. Oh, hey, ooh. Ooh. No, no, good game, good game. Oh, I live. No way. Good shit. Please, somebody clip that, please. That comeback was stupid. That comeback was stupid.
Get ready for the next battle.
I had a pixel, bro. I had a pixel. I thought my streak was gone. I was like, I might as well put in Valheim now. But damn. I know. I know. I deserve to die. He deserved that round. He worked hard. He about to turn up. I won't allow you. This is for Panda. My baby. Thank you, True Legend. Come on.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Nope.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh. Oh. Oh, we won't count that one. We're not going to count that one. He was making a few mistakes. I was being a little weird that time.
Round 1. Fight.
He's like, lows, huh? Okay. Why won't it reach? Oh, I got you, don't I? Didn't I? Okay, woo. I thought he was gonna jump over it. I thought he was gonna jump over it and murder me, bro.
Fight.
Ooh, the triple. Caught me ducking 3 times. No. That's the move I need to use more. So, Ozzy Xavier, down back. If you haven't been using down back 1, 2, please do. It's 12 frames. It punishes so much. I need to really learn to use it. Because back in Tekken 6, I only used it strictly as a bound. Because the bear had terrible bounds back then. And I keep forgetting it's a whole ass 12 frame punisher. Chunky damage, push you up close. You can even set up some throws after. Yeah. I don't use it enough. Gotcha. Fundamentals. Them slides, bro. With the bear, you gotta use every tool, bro. You gotta use every like generic, fundamental, like up, back two, all that shit. And the thing is with the bear, his crouching two is actually a really good move because his arms are so long. The range on his down two is insane. Like that right there, that shit is so good. Right there like that. You gotta just let those add up. All that poking. He wanted to take my shit. I don't know why. Something about that sounded pause as hell, so I'm just gonna just say it. Oh, he didn't duck. You said pause as fuck, sir. Noblemon, what's up? Is that Yusuke? I should go on Fiverr and have somebody draw me as Yusuke. That'd be funny as shit. Can down back to oh yeah, it got parried my last match. Nina was parrying the fuck out of it. Yeah, it's just I forget if it's 16 or 17, but because it's kind of fast and it has so people don't expect it to hit at the range you're supposed to hit it at. I use it in her face, but it's supposed to be like this. That's what you're supposed to use it as. Look at this. Look at that. The whole match has just been down back twos. Nice. Do it. Do it. Nope. Good game, sir. Is this a furry-friendly stream? Stream? Yes, it is. It's a furry-friendly stream. Do whatever you want, man. Do whatever you need to do. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Playing some Kuma, man. So I was gonna try to show this new the new damage with his new move, or not new, but new to me because I don't play this anymore really. But so what was the setup? Ah yes. New challenger. So you do springboard. This is what I used to do. 67, and then no, not that. I'll show it to you, but it does, I think, like 71 now, which is enough damage for you to change it over and just start doing that shit. You do a springboard into while standing, down 4 at 1-1 from the hunting bear stance. No, springboard down 4 at 1, and then the new move, and then you run up and do back 2-1-1 plus 2, and I think it does like 71. Oh shit. I'm about to get folded up. Look at just the sheer muscle memory this Katarina must have. 6,131 wins. I don't even think I've ever played 6,131 matches in my life.
Round 1. Fight.
That's safe as shit. Nice. Gotcha.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Finally, people don't know that you can launch punish G-Clef Cannon. It's totally launch punishable. You should have did a bear combo, man. Katarina can fuck me up. I see. She's playing the she's spacing herself out. I'll probably lose this one, but she's spacing out a lot because she doesn't know what I'm about to do. Very defensive. Okay. That's super safe. That was a 10 frame. I wish I had an 11 frame Magic 4. Gotcha.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh, she didn't know that I could have. No, please stop. Gotcha. Nice. I know that's interruptible. 14. Nice. Nice.
KO.
You know Bears, but I haven't been playing much recently.
Fight.
I've been playing a lot of Fang. Whenever I do play, I haven't really played the Bears in a long time. I've been playing the Bears for years, and I'm doing actually kind of some old stuff. I really need to look up some of the new stuff. She's like, let me. She said, by any means. Fuck. Fuck, I pressed it. I should have been patient. Good game, Katarina. So I know almost everything about the Bears. Maybe like 90%. When I played on PlayStation 4, I had got as high as it was Emperor. I think the one after Emperor. That's the one I got to. I think I was about to touch Tekken Lord or something, or Tekken God or something on PS4. That was back in the day. I'm talking about before I had like a different job, fucking bills and type shit.
Round 1. Fight.
My life totally different now. I'm juggling like hella things. I just can't play as much as I used to. But I mean, I will, because I've been liking it a lot lately. Try to play a little bit more. And I would spread my character usage out so much that I think I'm just gonna pick the Bear and Fang and just kind of perfect them a little bit. Kind of know their new stuff. Right now, my Fang is better than my Bear.
Round 2. Fight.
I think if I really applied myself, I think I could get my Fang to Tekken God. Not that interrupted. Nice. She knows the Bear a little bit. I like to see that. 6,000 matches, I hope you would. I keep forgetting that's punishable, but not at tip range.
Round 3.
Let's see.
Fight.
So let's look at some of her weaknesses. What is she not doing? Because her spacing is good. She's putting herself purposely out of range. I can see she's very defensive because she's putting herself in a range that's disadvantageous or not advantageous to her. Her reflexes are good. There's some stuff she doesn't know about the Bear, apparently.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay. She doesn't know that that's launch punishable. Oh, that's a new move. I've never seen that. What was that? Damn it. This Evo shit we're doing. Oh, no. No. Good shit. Good shit. This is fun. This is fun. She's really good.
Get ready for the next battle.
Looks like I have to lap Katarina. She's definitely changed a lot. Sometimes I wonder if I should play an extremely simplistic character like her and just get her to like my Fang or Bears level and do that.
Round 1.
Or should I try to play somebody a little bit more complicated? Maybe like Paul or Brian or something. I could go back to Jin. I used to play Jin a long time ago. Long ago. If I just don't care about having fun, I just want to win, I guess I could play Jin. Nice, nice. Her down 4 at 1 is so good. It's so good for no reason.
Fight.
Ah, +7. I keep forgetting. That's like the first time she's done it too. Okay, okay.
Round 3.
Thinking.
Fight.
You ever just be in awe at a person's skill? I just like to see how I can defend against her shit. That's gotta be. Isn't that 0? I forget.
KO.
1-1. 1-1-1.
Fight.
I believe it's 0 on block unless they changed it. I don't know what I was doing there. Gotcha. Gotcha.
KO.
She teched.
Final round. Fight.
No. Nice. I can't let her get into her stride. She starts going ham. Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh, okay. Okay, bet. Okay, bet.
You win.
Fun. Yeah. Let's do it again.
Get ready for the next battle.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to play Fang or if I want to keep going or not. I'll do another one. She's good. This is not an easy match. She has a proper down 4 at 1. Her lows are way longer than mine. My low, the only low I can do is down back 2. That's it. She blocks the sweep. I would try to full crouch bear swipe 1 since I could set up some while standing 4s with that, but her reactions are so good. She might hop kick me, you know. So then I'm left without many lows. Now I'm forced to throw and just try to bait her into whiffing, but she doesn't whiff that much. And she punishes. She knows the punishment for some of the moves. Not all of them, but the ones that count. I gotta do weird shit against her. I gotta do like old school setups on her. Ooh, that don't tell me that's an option out of that. Oh, she goes under highs?
KO.
I thought I could G-clef her out of that.
Round 2. Fight.
I can't believe I got you with that. Oh, no. No. I see she likes to try that full crouch down 4-4 a lot. She does it exactly 2 times. She's like, who's gonna whiff first? Oh. All off axis. Nice. Nice conversion. Do. Low? I know that. Don't do it. Oh! What? That track's so crazy.
Fight.
How did that even hit? What a trade. What a trade. Oh, that's it. Thank you. Good game. Good game. You're really good, whoever you are. Okay. Let's try. If you're here for the bear, I apologize. I'll probably go back to him before I end the stream, but I just want to try Fane because I miss him, man. Pause, but I miss that nigga. Pause again.
Welcome to
Cool.
the King of
Can't play. I can't wait to play with this nigga. Pause.
Fenway.
Where you at, Funcat? I know you coming with that shit. I know you coming. All right. All right. Let me proceed.
New challenger.
Let's practice backdashing real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Okay, cool. It's just gay, yeah. Yeah, it was a little fruity, but it's Pride Month, so it's okay. Oh shit. I forget I'm mighty ruler with Fang, so I'm gonna run into some actual good niggas. I just want to practice. I don't want to try. I don't want to try too much. He about to be Evo in me, bro. I know. Ooh.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. No. Jesus Christ. 16 wins. 16.
Fight.
I want to take those away. He's gonna plug. He's gonna plug, isn't he? He's gonna plug.
Round 3.
If he plugs, please screen.
Fight.
Please screenshot it. Be ready. Nice. So I'm like 16 doing this? Oh, maybe not. I take it back. The Ploner 007 or whatever your name is, take it back. I thought you was gonna plug. Maybe he genuinely just been whooping. Maybe he just been beating up niggas. He just been beating up people. Cause I swear, like every time I run into somebody with like 10, 20, 30 wins, I get them. I'll be ready to 3-0 them, and then right before that last hit, a plug. I'm just like, oh, okay. I got you.
Round one. Fight.
No. No.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Damn, it's that linear. Nice. Got my place back.
KO. Round three.
He is so fucking crazy, Jack. Man definitely takes steroids. What is this dude doing? He just keeps guessing wrong. I'll do one more because it's kind of getting boring. How many matches has he played? Oh, maybe that's it. So what I think is with Deponer 007 is he's decent, like he's okay, but but because he's played so many matches, he has his okay game down.
Round one. Fight.
I'm not trying to insult him. I swear I'm not. I think he's a decent Brian because he knows a couple of setups. No, oh, that was a side. Oh, I tried to delay hop kick him. No, sir. I'm Fang. My options are different.
Round two. Fight.
Nice. No. No. I'm not scared of back one. I'm scared of hatchet kick though.
KO.
Tasty.
Round three. Fight.
I gotta start fundamentaling this man. How well do you know Fang, sir? Trying to orbital heal me to death. He's trying to have me play his game. Interesting. That's how he's done it. He's really aggressive. If you let him get going, he gets really aggressive.
Fight.
I pressed down back four a little too early. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if this man is good or not. I'm trying to figure it out.
Final round.
Yeah, you should. So oh, you don't know the 10 hit. You're lucky I fucked that up.
Perfect.
So I could teach you Fang if you want. If you want me to teach you Fang, just let me know. I know the character almost, I want to say about 98% because I don't know his newest season 4 stuff. I don't like, there's probably like 1 or 2 combos I'm not optimizing as the best I could, but I pretty much know Fang. I know his frames. I know the most useful moves. I know when you use them. There's like one move that's kind of weird that I still can't figure out the use of the move, and no one ever does it. But I think every character has one of those. But Fang's a good character. He needs to be played more. People don't realize how good he is. He really does not have any weaknesses. I think the weakest thing about him is probably some of his low options.
Fight.
But he's pretty solid all the way around. He has back turn. He has a throw game. Decent punishment. Really good punishment, actually. Defensive. You can play him offensive. He has stances. He has sabakis. He has parries. He has a down two. It's really good. Gives you a free stomp on counter hit. Nice hatchet kick.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, one thing I would say is probably his launchers, but that's not his playstyle. Interesting. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I thought you were gonna fall for it. Oh, come on. I'm like, what? Just out of range. What other characters interest you, Ozzy? Are there any characters that you're curious about? Because I might play them. I gotta give you a couple of, not pointers, like you don't know the game. You probably know the game just as much as me and with some other characters. Oh, really? Ah, just out of range.
Round 4. Fight.
Bro, you play this character so strange. Gotcha. Back turn 3-3-4. I've never done that one.
Fight.
It's time to pull out back one. Fisherman slam. Nice. You gotta stop doing that. I don't know why you do that so much. I want to get into the science of the game, so I picked around and it gave me bears. Interesting. Would you like to learn a few things about the bear? I can show you some things real quick. I want to. I insist. I insist on doing it.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4.
Yeah, I've been playing the bears for a long time, bro. Kuma versus Kuma isn't. Butt bump, okay, bad. Pick random. Fitting. Do infinite stage. I'll show you some basics with him. He's a really fun character. You gotta play him differently than everybody else. Because he's missing a lot of shit. That isn't a bad thing. It just means you have to play somebody different. Just because everybody doesn't have a fucking twin piston doesn't mean the character's bad. Okay. Let's start up this stuff, right? Start a rage drive, right? Oh, need some rage. So it's 20 frames, right? Pretty normal stuff. Only thing significant is that now there's a fucking fish on the ground in the background. It'll be there for the rest of the matches. Just be bouncing there. It's pretty cool. Next is the rage drive. The thing about the Kuma's rage drive that is cool is that, let me see, random. So if they, let me do side roll. So this rage drive hits grounded. Oop, put the rage back on. This is different than most other characters in the game. This Rage Drive is one of the only ones in the game that hits grounded, if not the only. It'll hit grounded and let you do a full combo. It'll track to both sides. You just gotta be on it. You want to hit them towards the end of the roll. You don't want to just do it instantly, because sometimes you'll miss. That's significant about that. Also, you can do it during combos. So one combo that I like to do is you got to be kind of quick on it. You got to be like, as soon as you finish this, you got to be pulling that forward 1+2 out. Yeah. You got to do it like that. And that's the maximum amount of damage. See, some people think so, because here's the thing. If you do it like what I just did, is try to keep continuing the combo. It still registers as a combo. That technically is a whole combo, so she'll keep going. So you have to let her land, because when you do this, when the way she lands, she has to roll. I think she might be able to tech after it. Let me double confirm that. Quick recovery. No, that's it. Quick side roll. Let me see something. Okay, cool. So now we can test it out. Yeah, so she can't tech that. They have to roll. Which means when you do that, that'll count as a grounded hit if you do it right. Like that. Okay? That's the second thing you need to know. After down, back, 2, 1. Down, back, 2, 1. Because down, back, 2 is this. So you must be saying a different notation. Down, back, 2, 1. You mean down forward 2, 1? Down, into, down, back, into, back. Oh, I see. So you've been doing down forward. The long, oh, down. So down forward 1+2. Let me turn this stuff back. Nice. Okay, down forward 2, 1. So the staple combo with the bear. And this is the old staple combo. I need to get into my brain the repetitions for the new staple combo. So I'll try to do both if I can remember it. So the staple one is this that we've always been doing since Tekken Tag or Tekken 6 or whatever. It's that. So you do this, 4. You could do this. That's 1. That'll do about 70 damage. I like to do this because it gives me Oki options. You can run up and do that. Now, the thing about this move, we'll get to in a while, though, so don't worry about this. Don't worry about this right now. This move is very important to the combo potential with the bear. When they gave the bear this move, it helped him out dramatically. Anyways, without it, it's something like this. That's 70. It also, you have to do down forward 2 and then 4. That's the first thing you need to know. Then after that, it depends on what you want to do. You can go into it this way. You can go straight for a chunky tailspin. Go into Oki, which is what I like to do. So it just depends on the type of bear player that you are. And it depends on if the wall's behind you, because if the wall's behind you, you want to go... You know, that might get them to the wall, or you might just want to do this to get them to the wall. It really depends on the situation. You can also time but bump before they hit the ground if you know them and push them back enough to get a charge hit. Yeah, that's true too. What he said is true. I use Bear Jordan a lot. Let's see. So, 1, 2. Never use this. This is 11 frames. You don't really want to use this. It's kind of pointless. Okay? There's no other strings outside of it. It's just 1, 2. They gave him a 1, 2 because they had to, right? But the thing about the bear is you want to use either 2 options if you're trying to do a 10 frame punish or just a 10 frame. The first one that you want to do is 2-1. 2-1 is probably the best option out of this. Pretty far range. It'll hit from about, let me see. It'll hit from about the starting range. Yep, just about the starting range. That's pretty fucking far because the bear has long arms. It's high mid, so sometimes if they duck, the mid will catch him. Right? Sometimes if you miss the high, the mid will catch it because the mid has a decent chunky hitbox. Right? It's +2 on the second hit, which means you can do it again. You can back off. You know, it really depends on what you want to do. What about 4, 1, and 2? Both 10 frames. Exactly. So you got the second one. The second one is G-Clef Cannon, which he stole from Julia and Wang. G-Clef Cannon, you could do 4-1. If you want to just do a 10 real quick and get 8 frames, it's 4-1. This is 1. This is 1. It's 11 frames. And then G-Clef is 10 frames. 10 frames plus 8, 11 frames plus 6. So even this is slower and the advantage is less. 11 and 6 versus 10 and 8, right? The thing is, they can block the second hit, so you don't want to use this as a punish. You want to use 2-1 as a punish because you'll get 23 damage out of it. This, you'll only get 7 damage. That's not much. If you want to set up throws, you can use that like that. Like sometimes I'll just do a jab and buffer it. I don't know if you know about buffering. That's an advanced thing. So basically what I'm buffering is this throw right here. Let me show you. And I do this a lot with my matches because people don't know. So you can buffer this. You could buffer this whole thing out of this jab. Yeah. So this is a this is an 11 frame throw. That's pretty fucking fast. I think the only throw that's faster is King's. Yeah. So you see how I'm doing it? So a good player, a really fucking good player like JDCR or Me or Arslan or something, they're gonna see this motion here. They're gonna see this and be like, oh, he's trying to throw me, and they're gonna duck it or they're gonna break it. So to prevent that, what I do is I buffer it into a move so you can't see that movement. There's pros and cons with this because you're on like a rigid thing, right? So like if you do this enough times, they know to duck that, right? And it's right after a move, so it's not really like a timing thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right after you do, you know how some players right after they do a move, they just start pressing buttons like this. They don't even like allow the person to breathe, right? It's kind of like that with this. It works sometimes, it doesn't. I like to use, you can do it out of 2 as well. You can do it out of this as well. It works like that. This is like one I would say you would want to use it out of because down back 1, 2, it leaves you at +5 and it keeps them crouching, right? Most people are going to just stand up and block. But the bear has long arms, so if you buffer that move, if you buffer Rock and Roll Circus out of it, it'll land most of the time. They'll be forced to break it unless they are just a super genius and they like to duck after getting hit with that shit. Or if you're doing this and then doing a low after on accident, just out of habit, you might not notice because then one time you'll do this and they'll duck thinking that low is coming. And now you're getting launched or something. Buffering is really important with the bear. Again, the bear doesn't have much, so you have to use every fucking fundamental thing you know. Use it all. Use all of it. So let's talk about the jab string differences. You got jab, elbow, stomp, jab, elbow, smash. Those are your options. They're pretty terrible. It's not even really a 50-50. You can react to one of them. So here's the thing, right? You have this one, and then you have a high mid high, or I'm sorry, a high mid launcher, and then you have a high mid low, which is really fast. Neither are natural on hit. Yeah, 213 saves my life so many times. 213 is good. Although I believe Eddie, Josie, Kazuya can launch punish you if you do this too much. If you're fighting like a Tekken god nigga like that, and it's one of those characters, do not do that. Do not spam this. Do 2-1, do 2-1, do 2-1, and then every now and then pull the 3 out of your ass. Every now and then, because you don't even really get much after it. You're negative on hit. It's a low, right? The bear has hit counter, which I know is from all you're playing with him. Whenever you get hit, you're constantly countering with a move that connects. Yeah. So like, for example, right? When this hits, I'm -2, but G-Clef Cannon is 10 frames, and if they press a button, so if they press something slower than 12, this is gonna launch. Let me try to get another one. I'm trying to do the rage drive so I can show max damage out of this. Not exactly max, but you get the point. I've been parried a few times from 2-1-3. So I like adding 2-1 and then back and yeah. So do 2-1. You're at +2, right? So you're at +2. So you know most people when they get hit with this, it's pretty chunky. That's 23. That's 23 damage, and it's a mid, right? That adds up. This is what you got to keep in mind with Kuma. You're not here to try to do a whole bunch of whiff punishment. Although he has the tools to do it, he has the tools. Like, okay, let's really test this out. So, okay, okay, okay. Okay. So, like, the whiff punishment is there. He'll hit from, like, about right here. Alright? Let's try it again. Okay. 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 Do you get what I'm saying? So, his whiff punishment is one of his strong points. He's one of the best whiff punishers in the game. I mean, he can whiff a lot of he can whiff punish a lot of shit. Let me show you his third one. All right. Okay. All right. Look at that. He's not even touching her. Yeah. So. Yes. Does he have? Oh yeah. You talking about one of these, a lift kick, or you mean this? So, because he has a 16 frame launcher. I wish they would make it 15. The second one, okay, yeah, we could talk about that in a bit. So this one's pretty interesting. They buffed it by letting you be able to do it out of crouch. You can actually do it out of crouch while standing 3+4. You can do it. I tend to, but bump's my favorite. Yeah. So like that's one thing. Again, there's one thing I need to do more when I block a chunky low. So like if Asuka does. So if Asuka does that, right? That's plus 26. 22 frames. That's the purpose of this move. It's a heavy low punisher. So there's that. 4-3 and then using more 2. Oh yeah. So that's good too. That's an old school setup. I like to do the first one just to get that head down face tour, and then I'll do back 1 or something instead of doing the whole thing. It's funny and it's good to do to end rounds because that second one does quite a bit of damage. But there's other options that are better than doing this at the wall. This will get a couple of people actually. It has very long range. Very long range. But bump before landing. Bump before landing. You talking about the butt? Tell me what you mean by bump, just so I can understand. So yeah, 2-1-3, 2-1-2. There's supposed to be a mix-up. They need to really make this faster. They need to make it about the same speed as this. It needs to be like boom, 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 boom. This one needs to be like boom, boom, boom. But it's a little bit slower, right? This will work on lower rank players, but I would say once you get to the red ranks, even before that, once you get to like the fucking orange or yellows, it stops working pretty well. If you do land it though, like I did on that one Nina, I don't know how, then you can get some pretty chunky damage. It's also a very low IQ wall finisher. If I had a wall, I would show you, but you would do the same stuff. You would carry them to the wall. So let's say they wall splatted off this. That would do a wall slump damage, and it does pretty good damage, but you get way more damage off of this at the wall. Do lift kick 2 into bump bucket for landing into Kuma Jordan. Bro, I don't know the names. You got to tell me the notations. It's Kuma Jordan. Kuma Jordan. Let's see. Hunting. I'll keep moving until you let me know. I'll see what you're talking about. This is a pretty useless move. The only thing that makes this pretty good is the first hit. The first hit is good. Why? Because you can go into hunting bear stance, and what's better than that is you can go into it immediately. So you see how like when I do it, he immediately goes into it. You can delay and go into it. Look how long it takes him to do it. He went into it like hella long after. That gets some people sometimes. But only if you're used to doing this. But there's no point because it's negative 18. You'll get launched for that. That's a stupid strategy to use. I'm just keeping it a stack. Don't do this. Don't do this thinking you can get this launch. Because it's not even that much damage. Do the first one and back off sometimes. It's 0. Let me see. Huh? Oh, I see. I'm like, I know that ain't. It's negative 11 on hit, so it's not that bad. If you want to be that type of person to put that out there, because if you do land it, it's got guard all. So that's another thing you could try to do. I don't really do it. It might work for you if you want to do that. Try to get a counter hit 1+2, 1+2, or you trying to get a counter hit and go into this shenanigans. Lift kick 2 is the one where he goes with his paws with full legs into the air. With his paws with full legs into the air, and then do bump butt to push them back. Then do Kuma flip pounce move where he launches forward and slams down. I'm trying to think about it. Maybe we'll get around to it. I'll see if I can run back into that. Alright. So, hunting. Very important if you want to get really good with this bear. The stance is really good. They nerfed it a little bit since Tekken Tag. It used to be where if you pressed up to exit the stance, the bear would auto parry any lows. It would auto parry any lows. So you know how sometimes you'll do like, let's say you do like back 2-1 into this, right? Because some people know that this last hit comes out of it. I would have to break. So let's break it down, right? Back 2-1. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Back 2-1. Okay, Howling Bear, right? +8 on hit. Safe on block, -3. So it's enough to where you can keep your momentum. The bear is pretty fucking wide, so it's not like you can do some sidestep setups and all that shit. Sidestep game isn't really that good with the bear. That's one thing you get to know when you sign up for this character. You can do this, you can go into another one, you can really fuck with them, right? It's a mid-high, so a good player will duck that second hit, right? Most players, though, they'll block at the first 2 hits and either, okay, am I going to finish the string? Or am I just going to do the first 2 and do something else? Now, if I choose to do the first 2 and do something else, you can go into this, right? Now, if you do that enough, people will try to retaliate. They'll think you're vulnerable, but you're not. If you immediately stand up after most, like, ways you get into this stance, you're actually safe. She can try to punish it, and it will not punish. The bear will be completely safe. They can try to jab punish this after you try to stand up. It won't hit. That's why you see me sometimes doing this, and I stand up and I just miraculously block. It's because the bear is safe. This stance is safe if you do it the right way. Now, the thing about that is, if people anticipate that it's safe and know that it's safe, they might try to hit you with a low as you're coming up because they expect you to block up. They expect you to block normally, right? So then that's when they would try to do like a low poke or something, or like a hatchet kick or something, right? Back in the day, like I said, he used to have an auto parry, which took care of that, and that made this stance really scary because you didn't know what to fucking do when he went into this. He could do this, do frolicking bear or some shit. He could do the fucking boogie and shit, launching, whatever, right? So there's that. That's the thing you got to know with the first thing about this the stance. Let me go back to it faster. And also, other tips about this stance, it's good to just go right into it sometimes. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised just going, look how fast he does it. It's really fast. He can get to the stance really fast. He can do things out of it too. Now, what I like to do is when I go into hunting, I like to stand at about maybe like 3. 3 is like preferable. No, I'm sorry. A little bit closer than 3. So like almost 3. Maybe like right there. That's about max. That's about tip range, right? That's perfect. It's hard for them to punish that. It's -9, right? So it's safe. Think about frolicking bears. It's safe. But once you do it and they block it, you end your turn. You give up your turn when you do that. If you hit it, it's 0. They got rid of a lot of the advantage on this move, right? This move used to be really good. They nerfed the shit out of it, I believe. It used to be plus 1,000,000,000 on hit. Now it's just 0. But instead, oh, and they nerfed the hit after too. You used to be able to get this, and it would do an unskilled launch. So it was one of those gut stuns where they can break it. And if it didn't break it, you would get a full launch, and it would launch like this for, I mean, you would do like 100, 110 open ground if it landed, right? Not anymore. Now they got it to where when you land it on counter hit, you get a little gimpy combo. You know, they're trying to make the game more fair and balanced, but no one plays the bear. They could have left that shit. That's all I'm saying. No one, it's not like it's this Jin or fucking Heihachi or some shit. This ain't fucking Geese. It's the fucking bear. Bear's like one of the worst characters in the game. He needs everything. Why are you nerfing the bears? So then you got to go out of the options, right? Don't do this. Just do the first one. There's something about that low poke. People get really scared when they start getting hit by these. The reason why they get scared, I'll get into in a bit. It all connects with each other. Most of the time when you do this, people won't duck this because they don't want to get hit. They don't want to get hit with this. They don't want to get hit with this. They don't want to get hit with the, what else you got? They don't want to get hit with this. This is like one of his best moves out of the stance. For real. They don't want to get hit with this. This is the big one they don't want to get hit by. Because at the minute they duck, you're getting like 90 damage out of it. So that's the thing. That's the thing you need to know about the swipes. Do the one at the wall. Poke them. Poke their feet a little bit. Stand up maybe if you feeling like you're not brave. You don't want to really commit to anything. Yeah, do this if you're trying to end a round. If you just know that they won't duck. If you're fighting somebody that just doesn't know the bear, abuse this. Sure, do it. They're both 0. But this isn't as unsafe as doing both. 3 characters can fully punish you off doing this. So, next one, right? Now I know what you're thinking. You see that 21. I do get launch a lot in hunting bear stance. Yeah, so you have to just press up. Just press up. He'll guard anything that they throw. As long as it's a mid or a high, he'll guard it. If it's a low, you might have to anticipate it and duck it and punish it. That's just the breaks. You always swipe and mix up into a slide. Oh, I see. Nah, don't do that. A good player, that's a little too slow. A good player will just float you out of this. They'll float you while you're rolling towards them. They made the roll a little faster, which I like, but it's still not as fast it's not as fast as it needs to be. Okay, this move right here, right? Pretty slow. But the thing you gotta know about this is, one, that doesn't mean you get a free 21 frame launcher. That would be amazing. That would be fucking amazing. But that would be pretty broken. Or would it? It would force people to really crouch against the bear, thus making this more useful. Who knows? I don't know. Second thing is, at the wall, this shit is great. You getting plus 21 at the wall and you're in hunting bear stance. That's a lot of power you have at that moment. You could do anything after that. You could go for the launch, or you could do it again. You could just keep doing it. It's 21, so if you do it again, if they guess wrong, and then the thing is, it's launch punishable though after it. So I wouldn't abuse that too much. Sometimes I like to mix it up with the regular one, just so I know that they can't. If I guess wrong, they won't launch punish me. They could while standing punish you with the 4, but that's about it. It's better than getting fucking launched from the wall. And on counter hit, it does nothing really significant. Let me see if I can get the counter hit. Still 21, just a little bit chunkier damage. So that's about it. Not really a very crazy good move, but the frames, it almost acts like Bob's down back 3+4, 3+4. Same thing. Now, this is one that I use a lot. This is the springboard. It's really good. I like it because it's just so fucking funny. I don't care that it's bad on block. I'm trying to have fun, man. It's 15. Most people don't punish it correctly anyways, but this is launch punishable. You can launch the fuck out of this. I think only one person launched this correctly, and they only did it once. I don't think they knew. They was just throwing out a hop kick. I think it was that Armor King. So, this move right here, it's pretty good. Gives you a little bit of pushback, so even if they hop kick, sometimes they'll miss. You can get a full combo out of this. Let me see if I can do it. There's 2 of them you can do. You can run up and do that. That's an old school one. This is the Tekken 6 one. That's the Tekken 6 combo. That's the new one you should be doing. That's 72. So that's like, I don't know, 8 more damage. That means it's worth doing. Anything that's 5 damage or more, it's worth trying to attempt to learn how to do. It's worth it. 5 damage is a lot. So this is 7 damage. This shit adds up. Also, you can do the rage drive after it too. It looks kind of sick. Get him back over there. Also, here's another thing too. Look at this, in case you guys have never seen this. Look how high they go. That shit's crazy. They go like off screen. But anywho, thoughts on back 1 power crush. It's one of his best moves. It's a key move with the bear. The bear has one of the best power crushes in the game, if not the best one. Okay, so let's break it down, right? Back 1. Slow, but 13, right? Not that bad. Most people will punish it pretty good, but you get so many benefits out of it, right? It hits grounded. It's a power crush. It's long range. It's a floor breaker. It's a mid. It'll slightly track to, I think, his left side. Oh damn, it has so much range. Look at that range. It's crazy. Really good move. And because the windup is so long, he'll eat a lot of hits before it hits. If you're unsure, like if you're fighting somebody who's really aggressive, hitting you with a bunch of stuff, not letting you breathe too much, back 1 is your friend. Back 1 will get you out of that jam. We'll get more into that later. This is a move I need to use more. They made it into a power crush this game. It's pretty good. Doesn't really do anything too significant. Negative 12 is actually not as bad as it looks on block. Most people, probably looks worse than it is on block. So most people probably try to over punish it and fuck that shit up. This is a throw. It's pretty bad. It's really slow, but it'll get some people. Some people don't expect a throw out of this stance. They really need to make him do like a regular throw out of this. I get the whole like neck thing, you know, all that. And you can get some good Oki out of this. Get some really good Oki out of it. So there's that. And I got her set to guard all, so she couldn't block that shit. What else? This is one of his best moves out of it, if not the best. Down for 1 out of this. It's +6. You can buffer a rock and roll circuit out of this too. That's what I like to do. +6. Rock and roll circuits is 11, which means it's uninterruptible. They can't do shit about it but try to break it or duck it. This will also float, as you know. It'll give you this float, which is really important because it sets up a lot of stuff, like the roll. And if you're really on it, but we'll have to get into that later. This is a very old setup. They actually nerfed it because it was a little too strong in past games, especially in tag. What would happen before is you would do a launcher. I'm sorry, let me do the correct one. And you would do something like this, and if they teched, they would tech right into it, and they couldn't avoid it. And when you do it, you can go right back into another one. And you can just keep cycling it. You can just keep doing it over and over again. So there is a way to set it up. You have to do, normally when you do the twin pistons, you have to do 4 into this. And then you can set up your roll like that or whatever. With this, you want to go right into the tailspin. Right into the tailspin if you want to set up this unblockable. But that's a giveaway. If you know the bear, you know that's a giveaway. Because why would you miss out on this damage right here? Right? And if you go into this, if they tech Let me see. Okay, I'm pressing the wrong button. Let me see which way they tech. Make them tech which way? Side roll left. Let's see. Let's try. And it's only if they tech to one side too, I believe now. So only twin pistons as a punish. That flip roll hit, yeah. Twin pistons as a punish. Twin pistons, twin pistons. Oh, this? I don't know what you mean, twin pistons. Unless you're talking about G-Clef cannon. But anyways, unless you mean this. Maybe that. So we do this, go on to that. Oh, down 4-1-2. Yeah. So this is only a punish. Never try to just throw this out there. That's -16. See that -16? That means you're getting launched. You don't have to really know much about the bear to know that this is launch punishable. Because this is one of his key moves. Yeah, don't throw it out there. Only throw it like. So let me put it on the computer. What the fuck is wrong with this computer? This is a Punisher. This is a computer, so I doubt they're gonna whiff anything crazy. It's only gonna press something when it knows it can get me. But just take my word for it. It's a whip punish. So this into that. It'll hit like that. That's how that move works. You want to go into twin piston. I'm teaching you the secret sauce here now. This is stuff that not every bear player knows. This is like OG type shit. This. Immediately go into this if you know they're gonna tech. You can get another combo, and then you can even get into this whole thing. You can build yourself up some good frames doing that. Because this is plus 1 billion. Let me see how much it is. That's +8. +8 is a lot to get off of that move. They can't do shit. So they're gonna have to take this mid. They're gonna take a low. What's the roll flip called? What is it called? I actually don't know the name of it. Let me see. It is called Falling Bear. That's one of the new moves that they gave him. Falling Bear. It's now a key move now during combos. It does a fuck ton of damage. It hits grounded. It's plus as fuck on block. It's a little slow, but it'll also crush lows. He'll jump right over a low. It launches every time. Often you'll hit him backwards because people get up backwards sometimes. So when you do this combo, some people will get up backwards because that roll will have them face down. That's one thing you gotta remember too. Okay, so where were we? And we can do this in pieces if you ever want to come back, because I don't want to take up too much people's time trying to teach the fucking bear. But I know it's not the most exciting character for some people. Key move, big tree out of this. This is where you're gonna get a lot of launches out of people. If you know they're going to duck, press this button because you're gonna get some good damage. I do Falling Bear, aka Bear Jordan, a lot. Oh, that's what you mean by Bear Jordan. Yeah, you should do it a lot, especially at the combos, especially at the wall, especially for a break, all of that. And it tracks really well. So let me show you how good it tracks. So, when they wake up face down like that, they can't really tech, which means this will hit pretty well, right? But if you do a regular one like that and they tech, oftentimes if you hit them far away enough, it'll hit like that. Like the tracking is pretty well on this. I'm on the side of her right here, and it still hit. And the same thing goes for the other roll as well. We don't really have to demonstrate it too much. It hits from both sides. So this is a good move to use when you're doing combos almost exclusively, right? You don't want to throw out a fucking 37 frame move against Need. He's gonna float jab you. So what's Bear 2 flip launcher called? Flip launcher called Bear 2 flip launcher called flip launcher 2 2 foot launcher. Let's see. Hornet sweep. No, that's another one. Hornet sweep. Oh, this is out of his stance. Not really too sure. That one. Number 2. Oh, number 2? I don't know. Maybe if you see the number, let me know. But I just call it his hop kick. If you're talking about this, it's just his hop kick. The full string is this. I don't really do it because... Not the hop kick. Okay, so foot launcher. This one? Oh, that one. So that's while standing 3+4. And that's called, where is it at? I'm trying to find it. While rising. There's a lot of while rising strings too. It also is just back 3+4. Where is it at? A hijinks. That's what it's called. Hijinks. Hijinks. So yes. Now where were we? We were at, oh, the best move out of Hunting Bear or whatever. Frolicking Bear. Love this move. Like I said, they nerfed it. We've already explained a lot of stuff with it. Just know that you want the counter hit and you want to do the proper combo after. There's an even newer combo out of it, I think now. It's a little advanced. So you have to cancel this. You have to, so first of all, you have to recognize that it's a counter. That's the first thing you need to do. Recognize it's a counter. The camera's going to zoom in and all that shit. Second thing, don't press anything. Stand up. Third thing, go right into this. I think that's max damage now in this season. I don't think it's the old one anymore. The old one was something like this. You would get 65 and some Oki. I think now you get 68 and some Oki. So it's a little bit better. Hijinks to butt bump before hitting the ground. It might be. Let me see. Hijinks to butt bounce. Mate, nah. It looks like it's a little bit too far. Maybe at the wall it could be. I'm probably not doing it right. Let me see. It could be. That could be. That could be something. I'll look more into that. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed it the second time I did it. Okay. Interesting. Let me see that again. So how much damage is that? 24 plus 22. So that's what, 66? And then you get Oki after? You don't let them touch the ground? Oh, you don't let them touch the ground? Oh, no. Because if you let them touch the ground, it hits them a little bit too far. So that's way too far, right? Actually, I thought you were talking about where you let them hit the ground and do that. Because if you do it like that, it registers as a slide, which doesn't knock them back as far, and you actually can do it like that. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know why I would forego that, because, okay, they hit the ground, that does 3 damage, so now you're getting, what, 25 damage? I mean, you could do a lot of stuff after that. Let's see. Maybe, let me see. 22, 24. So getting 46. No, you'd be better off doing a combo after this. See, especially if you do like this. Yeah, so like that's 70. You would much rather do the combo. But thank you for bringing it up because I didn't know that. I'm always interested in weird setups with the bear. Bear toss during hunting. Okay. Where were we at? During hunting. Right, we were at Frolicking Bear, weren't we? Okay, Frolicking Bear. Counter hit. Do the right combo. End of story. Right? Do all that shit. Breaking. Now, this is on paper a terrible, terrible, terrible move. It's 24. You could go to Walmart, buy some grapes, come back, punish the shit. But there's a few things you can do out of it. It's kind of one of those moves you don't see. You're like, how could he have done that? I can't believe you have done this. It's like one of those. It does quite a bit of chunky damage if you land it. You can go into I believe you can go into hunting bear after it to make it a little bit safer. Let me see. Let's see, I'm trying to keep their. Let me erase that shit real quick. Let me see. What was I trying to do? Oh, not even that much safer. It's just a 22, right? So there are a few weird ways you can use this, especially after combos and especially after the wall. If you do land it, you can do another one and have to play a guessing game. Because if they get up and they duck it, you can launch them. Weird shit, right? So like, you do this, you do it again, maybe do it again, and now like, okay, see how she blocked it right there? And then maybe you can launch sometimes, right? There's that. You don't ever want to really do the whole thing because it's super bad on block. It'll wall break. It's funky looking. It's just fun. It's one of those moves you want to do because it's fun. Right. One of the best ways to get them to the wall is this move right here. I'm sorry, it's this move right here. It's frolicking bear out of that stance. If you get good enough, you can do it right in their face, point blank. She's not blocking, so let me get her to block. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard. The bear is like super big, so I ain't even got no wiggle room to run. Yeah. You can do it right in her face. That'll get them to the wall fast. What else? Okay, so now we're out of that during hunting. This is some super dank shit. There's some stuff that you can do with this move, especially if you're facing the wall and they slide behind you and you're still in hunting bear stance for some reason. This will hit and do damage. There's also this. You got setups like that. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen a bear do this. So that's how you do that. It's like some weird dank shit. It would never work, really. I mean, if it does work, it's one of those things where like when it works, you'd be like, oh, somebody clipped that. You can even walk backwards with the bear. It's pretty interesting. So you have to first go into hunting bear stance, lay down, roll, because when you roll backwards, you go back into it, and you could do certain moves out of it. Really funny shit. So that's the purpose of that move. This is shenanigans. This is shenanigans. Sometimes you can avoid certain moves, like certain mids that you know they're gonna do. If you don't feel like standing up and blocking it, like if it's a safe mid or something, you can do this. Maybe it might whiff. Maybe you get one of these. Maybe it's a good day. Who knows? You can also go into push-ups, roll again, push-ups again, roll. You can do all types of stuff. Play dead. I call them push-ups. One time I literally one time I just ran up, did this, got in here and did that and won the match. One of those shenanigan moves. Don't ever really do it. Don't think about it like this. You don't want to do moves you wouldn't do against JDCR. Just think about it like that. This would never work on him. So, hunting to crouch. You can cancel this and go straight into crouch. Really useful. Really fucking useful. That's why they put it on the list. They want you to know that. You can block lows out of this. Kind of. There's a couple of things you need to know with him. The bear definitely is a poker. Definitely has long range. So, the bear, right? The bear is good for whiff punishment, like we said. Whiff punish. Whiff punish. Whiff punish. Or just a poke. This is also a poke and a whiff punish from long range. If you're not feeling confident enough to throw out an unsafe mid or that, because they might duck it, throw out this, right? That's the first thing. The bear has a couple of moves you can abuse. His down forward 4 is 12 because he doesn't have a proper 13 frame mid. Instead, he has this shit that gives him a combo on counter hit, which is really easy to hit confirm. You get 79 damage out of that. If you're good, you can do something else. I'm trying to see what my other options might be out of this. Yeah, like that. You get 84 out of that. So he doesn't have a proper mid. This is going to be a down forward 1. This right here. I know. It's shit. It's not that good. It's just some little bare feet. But this is really good to know when they're right in your face. It's 1 frame faster than the down forward 1. So it has some utility. It's +7 on hit. That's really good. That means that shit is uninterruptible on hit. If they get hit by this and they press a button, they get launched. You gotta remember that. +7. That means if they press any button, this is gonna launch. You gotta remember that. So this move is really useful because it's one of those moves that most people don't know. It's down forward 4. I don't even think it's on the command list. Yeah, it's not even on the command list, bro. It's a generic move, but it's like a key move, you know? You need to do it. You can do another one on hit. It'll reach. And it's safe on block. It's only -4. You still have your turn after that. If they press something pretty slow, G-Clef Cannon is going to launch them. If they press something slow, this is going to launch them. They press something slow, this is going to launch them. So remember that. We got 10 frames. We got 11 frame. We got 12 frame. I don't think we have a 13 frame. Maybe I'm forgetting it. Got a 14 frame. Got a 15 frame. Got a 16 frame. Got a 16 frame. So the bear has some good launches. The punishment on the bear is actually really good. Oh yeah, and this too, right? I forgot about this 12 frame. Okay, frames. Any move 9 and below is okay. 11 and more is pretty risky. Exactly. So, right. Here's the general rules. Don't take my word, whatever, you know, play however you want, but this is how I play. If something is -10 or 11 on block, it's not that bad. Not that big of a risk. They can only jab punish you. Some characters maybe like, you know, with 4 strings, maybe like Katarina or you know, with a chunky 4 hit, some might be able to punish you pretty decent with it, like Jin or something, unless they made that slow. I'm thinking of some old shit. Then yeah, most people aren't going to be able to do a jab string punish on you, right? Still hurts, but not bad. It isn't until you get to 12 where you start running into some problems with certain characters. Like the bear can get 37 and put you into crouch and get +5. The bear is one of those characters where he has a 12 frame that hurts. So if you're throwing out 12 frame moves, -12s, he's going to fuck you up. He might even get some setups out of it. He can get a free rock and roll. So he can put you in a rock and roll circus after that. 13 is where you start getting really risky. So like with Fang can do back 1+2 and fuck your day up at the wall. Josie can do what? Oh yeah, 12 frame. Josie can do forward 1+2 and actually launch you in some cases. And then once you get to like 15, that's when it's really bad. Like anything that's like, so that's -16, right? That's launch punishable by almost everybody in the game. Almost everybody has a 15 frame launcher. It's only like a couple of characters that don't. I think even Gonryu has one. I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't. There's some weird characters that have weird launchers. Okay, and that's pretty much what you need to know. So it's worth knowing 10, 11, 12. What was the other 12? Oh, 12. I don't think he has a 13, 14, 16, 15, 16. That's too slow. That's only from stance, so it's not really 15. It's like fucking 20 or something, because you spend some frames to go into this. Yeah, you see, when most people play Tekken, they go, oh, launchers, launchers, how sexy, launchers, launchers. You know, this game ain't about launchers. Launchers, if you've ever, I want you to go on YouTube, look at some Knee versus Arslan or JDCR versus what is his name? 3 Ounce or whatever his name. The dude that plays Claudio. Look at those like Lil Majin. They're barely getting launchers at high level play. High level play, they barely whiff. Like when I was fighting that Nina or I was fighting that Katarina, she barely fucked anything up. And then it came down to fundamentals. Fundamentals, all that stuff, right? Launchers are just like, oh, you fucked up the punch, you fucked up a move, here you go. Now, players who are very new at the game, they tend to fall for launchers a lot because they tend to whiff a lot because they don't know the range of their characters, or they don't know that certain moves, or they don't know how to backdash. They don't know about their enemy able to backdash out of stuff. Learning how to backdash is really key in this game. If you don't know how to backdash, I suggest you practice that. It's really, everybody can do it. There's 3 characters that is really hard to do it with, and I think that's Paul, Brian, and Nina, because they have quarter circle back notations. So you kind of need to stick with them. But they're still playable if you like them. It's just going to be hard for you to backdash, at least doing the scrubby way. To do the Korean one, it's really hard, and you can pretty much only do it on stick unless you're like a god or something. So, this is really important. This move right here, getting out, because the bear, again, not that good of a character. I love the bear to death, my favorite character in the whole game, but it's not that good of, not that good of a character. Harada refuses to buff him because I think he doesn't want a joke character to be really good. I feel like it would be great if he did it once. But anywho. The most important fucking move out of Hunting Bear Stance is the one you see on the screen. This. So, backdashing is important because it lets you safely get away from your opponent. So you don't want to just back up like this, right? When you do this against a decent player, they know they can just run up and do like a low against you or something, right? But you don't want to duck because you're not backing up. You're not getting away from them. So a good way to do it is a technique called the Korean backdash or just the backdash. There's 2 ways to do it. I wish I had my fucking hand camera on me. The first scrubby way you do it, which is the way I do it, because I play pad. I have a stick. I haven't learned it yet. I just bought it. I'll get around to that. I want to get reacclimated with the game first. Anyways, you press back, quarter circle back, quarter circle back, quarter circle back, quarter circle back, over and over again. And when you do it, it looks something like that. You don't want to do it too fast because you won't go anywhere. You won't gain any ground. But you don't want to do it so slow to where you're kind of predictable and it's looking pretty obvious to where they can hit you. You want to do a nice medium pace. Right? That helps you get out. They'll have to chase you down sometimes. If you get really good, you can go back and forth. You can duck in their face. With the bear, it looks really intimidating because he's so fucking big. Like, look at this. Shit's crazy. And with the bear is really important because when you backdash, if you press forward, if all you have to do is press forward when you backdash, he'll do this move, which is an amazing whiff punisher. Super long range. So, again, the range on this move. The range on this fucking move right here. The range on this move, right? So when you're backdashing and they mess up something, if you don't want to do down forward, if you don't want to commit to a down forward 2, you want to do something a little bit safer. Yeah, back forward 2. This move right here, because you get a full combo. Well, kind of like a half combo, right? Because they're already in tailspin. There's some advanced combo with this. I try not to do it because in real life you don't want to rely on that shit. You just want to do your damage. Whatever you want to do after. But this move is really important out of this stance. Up. Because you'll block pretty much anything except lows. But you'll have to duck those. G-Clef Cannon. Key move. Counter hit launcher. Counter hit launcher. You can set up a lot of stuff with that. Now, 10 frames. That's really good. I do throw that out a lot and get caught. So what again should I throw out of back forward 2? So when again should I? Okay, so back 4-2, right? You want to use it just like a whiff punisher. It's literally a whiff punisher. You don't want to throw. You don't want to just throw it out because it's kind of slow. 16. Really good players. It's kind of unseeable, I guess. But most players, like sometimes I'll just duck in your face. I'll duck something. Like you'll see me micro duck something that I should. I'll micro duck a throw or something, and then I'll just whiff punish you. Right? So it's not the best whiff punisher. If it was a mid, it'd be better. But then it'd probably be a little bit less safe. Because that's kind of how this game goes. You want to backdash and use it. You want to wait out around here, your range. So the bear's range is somewhere about, it's pretty far actually, somewhere about right here. Wherever his down forward 2 will hit, that's about where you want to be. What that means is, what do I mean by range? You don't want to let them get inside your range. You want to kind of you want to keep them at tip range the whole time, ideally, right? Like that's the dream. In a dream scenario, you keep them right at that range. See how I punished that? That was the backdash. I didn't even know that low was coming. The backdash was just built in, blocked it. How do you backdash properly? You don't just do this and let this solve your problem. I mean, yeah, you'll block some stuff sometimes. You still want to be looking at the person as you're backdashing. So when you see them do a move, I mean, this is a computer, so she's not going to do too many moves unless she knows it's going to hit. You still want to be aware. Like, I saw that low coming while I was backdashing. It's like extra security on top of security. I saw that coming, so I countered it with 1+2. I saw that coming, so I punished that. Backdash. Really, really important to learn. So, let's get back to G-Clef Cannon. It's a counter hit launcher. So with the bears, you don't want to really be up close for too long. Stick and move. Right. You want to play about this range. You don't have to be technical. Technically, it's somewhere like here. Just get like right here. Just get right at starting position and slightly back. That's where you want to be. If they back up because they're scared of the bear, move forward a little bit. Move forward, get back in that range, but not too close. All right? You don't want to be like this. I wish I could zoom into their faces right now. This is not good. I mean, you can get your G-Clef in, but the bear really functions as a long-range whiff punishment type of character. You know, the bear can't really do much in this range because the lows are slow. Lows are really slow. You know, he has down 2, which is 11. He has G-Clef Cannon. If they want to pop off, he can do this to them. He has down forward 2 to get them back. He has a lot of get off me tools with one major launching tool like this when they're pressuring you up close. But that's all they really gave him. You know, he doesn't have much else. He really excels here. Just want to make that clear. G-Clef Cannon. When you fighting pit bulls, this is going to save your life. This is going to humble them. When you're fighting like Marduks or aggressive Kazuyas or aggressive Bryans, throw this out. You'll be surprised how often it lands. Pretty soon, you're going to teach them a lesson and not be so fucking head ass when they're fighting you. And then they're going to start blocking this. This is when the hit confirming process comes in handy. Hit confirming is just how it sounds. You confirm the hit. The way you confirm G-Clef Cannon is you just do the first 2 hits. Right? You don't want to do it too much because they've made it -15 now. It used to be not that bad. You really just want to do it when you know it's going to hit. It's -16 if you let the whole thing land. It's -15 if you just do this. So you really only want to use this if you know you're going to counter some shit. Okay, so I'm planning my labbing lessons. Basically learning all fastest plus move block. Correct. I can teach you some key moves. Key move. 2-1. Down back 2. Back 2-1. Down 4-4. Down forward 2-1. Down back 1-2. Back forward 2. Frolicking Bear is a key move. Key launcher from Frolicking Bear. Your only launcher from Frolicking Bear. This sweep is not a key move. This is a terrible move. Never do it. I only try it because I want to test how good people's reflexes are. If they get hit by that like 3 times in a round, I know they're probably not that good. Probably not that good against me. Not that I'm really that fucking good at all. I'm kind of ass at this point, but You can also get a full combo out of this. It doesn't look like it. Like, it doesn't look like... It's not something you can, like, kind of just mash out. You have to do the sweep. You have to go into Hunting Bear and then do down forward 1. It works. It doesn't... It looks late, like it's not going to land, but it does. That lands. That registers as a combo. Or you could just get some Oki after it like that. Really depends on what you want. Wild Lumberjack. Oh, wait. I'm fucking stupid. So he does have a 13 frame punish. So look. Surprisingly, the Bear's punishment game is good. This is a punishment tool that I don't use too much because I'd much rather go for a down back 2. Or yeah, I'd just rather do this and get that that chance of doing rock and roll circus or mixing it up with a low. I don't really try to do a hit away like this, but I'll remember it sometimes. It's also a tailspin. For some reason, I never use it. It's pretty low damage. You kind of wanted to use anything else. But if you think about it sometimes, it's a tailspin. It'll work especially after moves like this, because this move is hard to get certain launchers out of it. So, there's that. Oh, hold on. It's extremely delayable. That's one thing you need to note out of it. Delayable means you can just delay the move. That'll work sometimes because some people, they're used to people mashing out buttons and just doing it really fast like this. But if you stagger it, some people will try to press a button and then that second hit might hit. Not really a strategy you should rely on because you'd much rather just do something else instead of trying to really be thirsty and get that second hit for no reason, especially you don't get a launcher out of it or nothing. Yeah, it takes time. I spent a good day in practice back on Tekken 6 trying to learn it. But once you get it down, you get it down. It's very useful. Because look, that's 55 damage. That's a quarter of the bar. That's a lot of fucking damage. It's worth learning. And then if the wall's behind you, it does even more damage. You'll hit the wall. Yes. Double claw, they made it a lot better, but it's still not that good. It's launch punishable. They should make this -9. If they made this -9, this shit would be really good. I would be throwing this out because the hitbox is so good on it. It will be another one of these moves. It will be in the class of this move because it has pretty good range. And then now, especially since they upgraded it, it's now a launcher. I don't know why they didn't make that safe, you know. Especially, you know what they could have did? They could have made it where the first hit was -9, and if you do the whole string, it's launch punishable. But instead, they made it to where if you do the first hit, it's launch punishable. And if you do both hits, it's not launch punishable. Strange, but whatever. I don't work for Namco. Shape up kick. We talked about this. This is so any move 13 more is launch punishable. Technically that's true, especially from crouch. Because like I said, Josie, Kazuya, Eddie, maybe one more person can launch the fuck out of that. Generally, people can only launch from 14 technically and up. Unless I'm missing. Oh, am I thinking about Kazuya's devil form? I think he can launch 13. I think Devil Kazuya can launch 13, which is pretty fucking scary, but you never see that. It's 14 technically. If you do a perfect Electric Wind God Fist, it's 14, but not many people can do that. So it's technically 15 because most people have a hop kick. You know, Asuka has that down forward too. That's 15. I have a 15 frame launcher. It's technically when you get to 15, you need to start worrying about, okay, am I using this fucking move too much because I'm keep getting launched. I would say 13, 14, you're right. You're in the danger zone. You're like going to get rocked hard. You might get wall splat or you might, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But you might not get launched, especially if you're not fighting somebody that's like a red rank or a green rank or like a purple rank or something. You're pretty decent with that. You're just going to get hurt really bad. 12 and under, no, about, I want to say 11 and under, you're pretty decent. You can go ahead. It's worth the risk, especially if you have something like, you know, Like, if I just want to see if this is gonna hit, you know, if I want to see if this hits, it's worth throwing out. So, this move right here is simply to use at the wall. I mean, I'm stupid. The wall. It's not really good in open ground. You might get somebody with this shit every once in a while, but there's other moves you can use. You don't want to really rely on this because this is hella slow. A good player will punish that shit. Like a Claudio might do that or some shit on you. At the wall, this does quite a bit of damage. The purpose of this move is to get the counter hit. That is the whole purpose of the move. Here's a tip though. The first hit is -9 on block, right? The second hit is -13 on hit, right? The third hit is -4 though. And the last hit is -11. So that's a lot to remember. The only thing you need to know is if you're gonna do this, either do the first 3 hits or let the whole thing rip. Confirm the whole thing and launch them. What you do is you do the first 2 hits, right? They're really slow to where you can kind of tell if you countered them. You have to look and see if you countered them. And when you use this move, you gotta go, okay, I want to counter this guy. So throw out a jab, throw out a 2 or something, and then go right into this. If they press a button, they get launched. This whole thing will launch, you'll get a fuck ton of damage. You get a fuck ton of damage. But if they don't, sometimes they'll block the third hit and they'll press a button. They don't know that you have a crazy advantage out of it. And this 4 will hit a lot because this is only 11 frames. So even though you're at even though you're at -4, that turns that into like a 15 frame while standing kick. Most people throw out slow moves, and you'll be surprised how often that'll hit. Second thing, with Punisher, combo starter, enough said. This was his old bound. So if this is your first Tekken game, you'll know that the tailspin system is brand new. This wasn't in any of the old games. It used to be bounds. What it was I don't know if you've ever seen Brian's Ford 4-1, where he does that elbow and you do this bounce on the ground. This move used to make them bounce on the ground, but because of this, now they have to make it where it tail spins. Besides that, it's safe on block, but it's a slow ass high. A good player will duck this, but if they don't, it's only -5. You're still good. You use it if you want to do it after this. It's one of the few moves you can use to tailspin after this. So there's that. Ultra Kuma. This is a move that you use after this. This is the only move you can use after doing this on counter hit. I'm sorry, not counter hit. Just hitting in general. That's the only move that'll tailspin out of that, unless you're at the wall. Jab, jab, then down forward. Yeah. So you could do 2. You could do 2-1 because you're at +2, right? This is 15. So unless they're throwing out a 13 frame or faster, it will trade or it will interrupt you. But if they're throwing out something slower than 13 after you do your 2-1 or you do your 2, then this is going to hit, especially at the 2. So this is 15. This is +6, right? Your regular 2, your 10 frame is +6. This is 15, which means it's uninterruptible if you go immediately into it after. So if they press any buttons, you're going to launch them with this. That whole string. That's how you use that. You don't throw it out there unless you get really lucky. You might be able to like get lucky. Like sometimes they'll put pressure on you and you'll see a move that it's one of those moves where you can tell that it's plus for them and they're gonna do something kind of slowish out of it. You can go ahead and throw this out and maybe try to fish for a counter hit launcher. Won't work sometimes it will. Ultra Kuma. It's a tracking move. Oh, I don't have her set on fucking guard all. Where is it at? There it is. Safe on block, surprisingly. This slow ass move is super safe. So it's a safe tailspin move. I'm sorry, a safe tailspin move and tracking move. Tracks, tailspin, safe. It's the only move you'll be able to do a tailspin after that. You can get a whole combo after that. And it's pretty long range. You'll be surprised. Sometimes it'll hit. Some people don't expect it. And it's safe. So most people will try to punish this move. Remember that. Most people will try to punish this move because they don't know that it's super safe. So then you can bait them into doing something. Hit smash, a main move. This is a must learn move because it's the only move. It's the main move that you use after this. Besides back one. It's grounded if you do it right. It's his wall. It's his highest damaging wall ender. You do that at the wall. It's 14 frames, so it's pretty fast. You can punish 14 frame moves with this. Do pretty good damage. And it's a butt, so it can't really be parried. Good to know. Sit. There's a certain way you use this. I wish I had a wall stage. I'd show you. We'll have to do that another day. During sit, these are all kind of gimmicky shits now. Yeah. This is all pretty gimmicky shit now. We can actually stop it for here right now. That's a lot. That's a lot to learn. A lot to go over. So let's stop it there and say this is just part 1 of the bear tutorial. I hope I helped you out a lot because I want more bear players. There are not that many out there. Woo! That was exhausting. I need some ISO Pure. No, I'm not. I wish I had a sponsor. I can't. I don't fucking have me. But I am thirsty.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4.
Are there any other characters that you like? Yes. The bear is interesting. We can go back over and we can even talk about the differences between Kuma, Panda, Insider. There isn't really many. There's like 1 or 2 differences. Let me show you why I'm thinking about doing Jin again. So I've been debating on if I want to really actually go higher in this game. I could do the Twitch thing and play Twitch and rank up or whatever and have some fun beating up people that are lower level. But like, if I want to get good, I kind of need to pick a ringer. You know what I mean? And the thing with Jin is, I used to actually play him very seriously on Tekken 6. I was actually really good with him. See this wave dash? So like, yeah, like I could be really good with Jin if I wanted to. I just have to learn his new shit. I haven't played him in so long. I mean, he has a safe tracking move out of his wave dash, hell splits. Oh, Jin is so difficult to play. I mean, they nerfed him, but he's still really good. Jin is difficult. First of all, I'll tell you one. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can't do this, if you can't do that, then you won't get as good as you could be with Jin. If you can't do this, then you won't be as good as you could be with Jin. These are the electric wind versions that they use. Yeah, so Jin's really good. He also has the parries, which makes him really good. Very advanced shit. To be able to just parry some shit, you have to be really good with your movement. See, with the Mishimas, a lot of their strategies come out of the movement that you're doing. You have to create openings with it. You have to do setups like this. I still remember some stuff. So I'm thinking about it. I don't know, because I don't want to be a typical Jin, I guess. Just another Jin that wanted to play and win the game. But I do like Jin. You know? I mean, he's kind of edgy, but he's a good character. But yeah. So I'm debating if I should play Jin. I could play Armor King, but Little Majin is so good at Armor King, it's almost disheartening. Oh, there's hella differences between them. Devil Jin's way better than Jin.
Iron Fist Tournament 4.
I don't even really like him because of that. Devil Jin, who could we say are the best characters in the game? It'd probably be Geese, Akuma. I would say it's probably Geese, Akuma. I don't know any list. Geese, Akuma, Devil Jin. And you know, they just changed some characters. So like now Lily's good. Probably Leroy is still up there, I'm sure. Steve is probably up there, I'm sure. Brian's up there. They finally gave my boy back his down 2, so that might bring him up some. Oh, what am I fucking doing? Zafina, Julia, pretty much all the DLC characters with the exception of like maybe like Lydia, Negan, Ganryu. I don't know where Kunimitsu stands. But yeah, Devil Jin is like easily top 5 in the game. He has so many good tools. Most that I can't even explain to you. Just take my word for it. You don't want to run into like a Tekken god Devil Jin. You're gonna have a rough day. Leo's up there. I heard that Ganryu is A tier now, which is strange. I might play with him. I'm stuck between, do I want to have fun and play Ganryu and the bear and, you know, Lee, or, you know, maybe Bob, play fun characters, or do I want to learn, or do I want to play a ringer? Do I want to learn how to play somebody who's going to carry me up the ranks? Because it's like, I played this game enough, right? I put my work in. I should be able to play a character like this and just climb up, right? But part of me wants to get really good with the bear or Fang, you know, characters you don't really see too much of. Or if I do want to play a top tier character, I want to be like Steve, somebody you got to really work with. You got to really work hard with Steve to make him work. I don't. I actually know everyone's 10 hit by heart. I know all of the 10 hits by heart. I know most of their gameplay strategies. I know the character design. I know that Steve thrives on counter hits. He's good with keep out. I know Paul is just a fucking monster with a 12 frame tailspin, death fist. I know he's a 50-50 character. I know she's made for beginners. I know Jin is a god. Devil Jin's a god. I know his wild running game is good. He doesn't have many good lows. I know Gigas does a fuck ton of damage. She's really defensive. She's really good with poking. She's good at fucking everything. He's really defensive / balance. Confusing. Joke characters. Poking, good punishment. A hell of a keep out. Good lows. One of the best lows in the game. Every fucking thing. Combo wall carry potential. The best sidestep in the game. Like, I know about all these characters, but I'm struggling to choose who I want to make my next big project because just because of reasons. I might pick Miguel. Miguel's nice. I like that he has a lot of good lows. I mean, a lot of good pokes. Miguel's really good. And you don't really see him too much, and when you do see him, you don't see really good ones. Right. The bears are joke characters. Don't get it twisted though. You can still rise above them. Like I said, I was an emperor or some shit with the bears on PlayStation. So you could definitely get up there, but they kind of rely on the fact that no one plays them. Oh, what? And see, I don't know anything about them. So don't tell me, but I think that they changed this. He kind of moves backwards a little bit when you launch. Yeah. Oh, wow. They changed so much about Miguel. That does that now? It's a hatchet kick now. at 14 frame. Oh yeah, he still has this fucking move, doesn't he? Oh my god, that move is so crazy. He has this move. This move's really good. Oh my god, that move is good. Look at the range on that move. Oh, it's a wall bounce. So yeah, Miguel might be it. I really like his down for it. 1-2. I mean, it does so much damage. It's mid-mid. You don't really see too many natural hit mid-mids from 13 like that. Plus 3 on hit. Negative 12 on block. The first one is just really good by itself. So many options out of it. Miguel's a poking monster, and I really love poking characters. I don't know why. It's just my natural playstyle. I'm very defensive. I like to bait people, and I like to punish mistakes, and I like to poke. That's what I like. I don't really care too much about combo damage. It's nice if I play a character that has it, like the bear. So, like, I haven't played Miguel in forever, and I know, you know, some of his combo potential. Oh, they changed that. This used to be crazy. Yeah, so they had buffed his Magic 4 one season, and it had got a little out of hand because the combo out of this was crazy, and Miguel has super long legs, so you would just bait somebody into pressing the button, and it's safe on block, so there really was no risk. Like to throw, you just needed to throw it out, just land it, and you get a combo like this, something like that. He has super long legs. His hop kick's pretty good. Alright, he has good lows. This one in particular, if you get that, that's really good. He has a fucking long range launcher. Good guaranteed moves. This move right here is really good because on counter hit it's a launcher, so he has good keep out. His 10 frames like 29 damage. I'm sorry, it's 11 now. It used to be. I think it used to be 10 a long time ago. But an 11 frame Punisher that does 29 damage and is plus 7? Come on. You could do anything after that. Oh, this even has pushback against the wall. Has a little bit of pushback. Wow. That's crazy. His wall bounce move is so easy to do. You use it just like back forward 2 with Kuma. You just backdash. They fuck something up. Wall bounce. He has some shenanigan-y stuff. Plus 8. Damn. Plus 4. He has some good ways to set up frames. What else am I missing? His weird throws, plus 5. I think you might be able to get a 50-50 out of this, right? Like plus 5, so what is that? Hop kick or what, a low or something? I'm not sure. Miguel might be a good selection. I'm really good with Paul, but I'll have to learn stick. If I knew how to play the stick, perfectly, Paul would be the character I choose because he is so YOLO and so fun to play. He is such a great, fun character to play.
Paul Phoenix.
Fenway.
And I know how to do some of his advanced shit. So like a quarter circle 4-3 into while standing 3-2. It's hard as fuck to do, but for some reason I can do it. Especially with stick. If I have to stick, I can do it almost every time. On pad, it's a little difficult, but I can do it sometimes. Really hard to do. There it is. That's the big boy combo. But it's hard to do because normally when you do that, when you do this, you can only do Demo Man. But it's 52. But you can actually tailspin after this. I seen Nee do it against Arslan in the grand finals. It was actually on the stage. Right? He's easy to learn but hard to master. So remember that problem I was telling you before about backdashing? It's hard to backdash with him because he has an actual quarter circle back. I mean, you could do something like this, but that's not really the best thing to do, especially at high level play. You'll get ate up doing this shit because they'll be like, "Oh, you can't backdash? Bet." But if you can learn the actual Korean backdash, which I'm trying to do right now, but it's hard on pad, then you can really play Paul. He's easy to learn, right? This is what you need to know. I'm gonna say it clear. Paul is a 50-50 character. That is his playstyle. That is what he does. He's 50-50. He rolls into your face, he scares you, and then this is the decision. You either gonna duck the demo man, or you're gonna stand up and block the death fist. Both suck. Both sucks to get hit by. This sucks because you're gonna get wall carried or wall splat and get hit with a fuck ton of damage. This sucks because it just sucks. That's 59 damage. That's a combo from some characters. They can only do about 59 damage in a combo. He does it in one punch. That's why I got him as one punch man. And especially on counter hit, and especially clean at the wall, it's really bad. That's 126 damage, and I don't even know what I'm really fucking doing. That's a lot of damage. Even without the rage drive, he's doing 105. 93 without rage. I mean, without a counter hit. 93. So anyways, so there's that. He has a 12 frame that's really good. This move is really good. It's hitting his hand, bro. It also will wall splat. It used to be worse than this. Back in the day before they patched it, I think like season 2 or something. This used to knock down. This used to knock down like this or some shit. It used to do like a sideways knockdown. And then you can run up real quick and get Oki like this. It was brutal. I was abusing the fuck out of this. Then they nerfed it, and then they made it a tailspin, that animation. So now you can only really get some juice at the wall. At the wall, that move is really scary. 70 damage. He hit like a fucking Mack truck. So let me see if I can do something. That's just that's like a staple combo. He did 93. So that's really tempting, right? And he has a lot of counter hit launchers. He has an elbow launcher that can't be parried, that you can keep doing it. I think you do it like 4 times if you're really good. I think I could do it like 2 times consistently, maybe 3 sometimes. He has blue spark moves. He has, and they're kind of hard to do. On stick, it's a little easier. There it is. Just gotta just practice again. So there's that. What else? He has his down 1 I like a lot. Very good range, hits grounded. If they press anything weird after this, that'll usually hit like that. It's guaranteed after a certain few setups. Like that. What else? Oh, his sidestep 2 is really good because you get a free back 1-2 on counter hit. Really good at the wall. He has a fuck ton of moves. So at the wall, this shit is deadly as hell. That's 113, man. Off of this. Off of that on counter hit. Another key move he has is quarter circle 4. That move is great, especially at tip range. If you can master doing this at tip range, it's really good. It's 0 on hit. So if you jab after, most people don't know that this is 0 on hit. They think it's like slightly negative or something, so they'll jab you, not knowing that your jabs will either trade with them or you'll beat what they're doing because they'll probably do something slower than jabs. On counter hit, you get the easy mode combo, like I said, where Demo Man. Or you get the big boy combo, which is kind of hard to do. Yeah. He has a 14 frame launcher. Yes, you have to be in their face to do it, but it's still a 14 frame launcher. That's really good. Not many characters have that. He's basically a Mishima up close. That'll launch. What else is good about him? Oh, I'm forgetting one of his best moves. This move right here is fucking stupid. This move right here is stupid. Let's talk about it. I can explain to you why this move is stupid. Okay. Tailspin. Tracking. Launcher. Safe on block. Plus on block. Fast as fuck. It's unseeable. It'll track both ways. There's really no downside to it except the fact that it's a high. They can duck it. But if you're not using it like a scrub, you can get a lot of benefits out of this. It's keep out too. If they're rushing in, throw this out. You might get them. Like you can get a lot of damage off of that. I can break down the purpose of all his moves. Jabs. Round ender. Counter hit. Round ender. Natural hit. Combo filler. Long range punish. Setup plus frames. The purpose of this move is literally just the last hit. Oh, that's how you get the big boy damage. Ah, fucked it up. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get it. Let me get the restart position against the wall. Oops. It's so hard. The time is so tight. I'm gonna try to get it. Just because I want to see the damage. Pressing it, I'm a little too head ass with it. There it is. Gotta be a little bit slower. That's a lot of damage. That's like a disturbing amount of damage. It's 143. Like another like do that after and you won the match. Like it's really good. The thing is the backdash, man. I'm doing a janky one because I can't do, you know, I need a stick to learn how to play a stick. I can do this roll shit, but that's not really doing anything. Oh, let me tell you about another key move. Set him up to a guard all. This move right here. This move right here. This move right here. Back two. Quarter circle back two. Okay, let's go over this. Mid. Safe on block. Long range. Will slightly track both sides. Does a wall slump combo, which does a bunch of damage. Gives you something free after, I believe. I think you get something free if they don't tech it. I think if they tech it, you don't. But it's worth doing. Just throw it out there. Doesn't fucking matter. Why'd they give him this move? Oh, this is one of his new moves. Now, I've never done this actually. Oh, I forgot. Hammer of the Gods is definitely a key move. What I like to do is I like to dash in. I like to cancel it. Because if you hit, it's +8. If it counter hits against the wall, you getting one of those, or you getting a wall splat. Hammer of the Gods is great, and on block it's plus. It's plus on block. Makes no fucking sense how good this character is. He deserves it because he has been a joke character story-wise for a long time. But it's weird because you've made such a jokey joke character so fucking good. He's like, Maybe he's come down in ranking because there's more better characters now or whatever, but I remember him being S tier for a long time if he's not still S tier. This used to launch on previous games. They actually nerfed it. It just knocked you down now. Law has a similar move. It's called Dragon Hammer or some shit like that. Shoulder tackle. This used to be worse back on Tekken Tag. Then they made the sidestep a little better on it. So if you sidestep and didn't do it, you can almost go all the way around them. And if you're, oh, I see. They kind of nerfed it too because now they slide back more. You used to be able to get that on it, that type of thing, for a free death fist after. You used to get that on this, but they nerfed it. Instead, they gave him this move, which I don't know anything about, but I see it's armored, which is really good. That's good. He has a 14 frame down for a 1, but it's pretty chunky and it has good range on it. I mean, he's hitting his hand. Good range on that. With an extension out of it that you can delay. Right? Good delay after that. If you do the first thing without delaying it, it's natural for 23. +5 on hit. First one is +4 on hit. First one is safe. Second one is safe. Third one's probably not safe. Oh, it's safe too. Dumb. He has options out of it. You can just spam this shit. A good player will stop you, but this move is good. It has a secret built-in thing where if you hold the second hit, I think it'll launch. Let me see. Nah, it won't launch. It gives you a breakable stun. If they don't break it, you can launch. It's also, let me see. It's also safer on block if you hold it. So it's -6. It's natural hit though. Pretty long range. So if you're not really too sure, you can throw it out there. I would much rather say if you're gonna whiff punish, do like 3-2 or something since the range is so stupid. Good range on that. Boot. It used to be a counter hit launcher. Now they made it where it'll wall splat, I think, maybe. Unless that slide doesn't do that. Let me see. Yeah, so it'll wall splat now. It used to be where it did a gut stun like that. It used to do like a gut stun kind of like that. And then you could get a full launch, like an unscaled launch with Quarter Circle 4-1. They changed it though, whatever. Hammer punch is really good. Good range on this move. Look at the range on this move. Really good. I often use it to end rounds from this range because people don't underestimate just how much range this move has. You have extensions out of it if they want to get froggy. That's safe as fuck on block. Against the wall, that's really fucking good. But the pushback on it is insane to really get too much out of it. You might be able to get like a 3-2 out of it if they press a button or something. You have also this shenanigan, but I wouldn't recommend it because you could do a delay hop kick punish against this. This is Demolition Man is a key move. Without this, you ain't playing Paul correctly because it goes along with his death face. That's where the 50-50 comes from. He has a 12 frame shoulder, which is unreal, which is really good. Can't parry this unless you're Jin or some shit. Wall splats easily. I'm sorry. Launch punishable though, so we finally got a move that's really bad from Paul. Shoot the moon. This is good for Oki situations. If they stay on the ground, another one will hit if you're good enough and run up. On counter, it'll launch, I believe. So it'll do a launch. We already explained this one. This is good for a particular setup, I think. Let me see. So that's the way you use that in a combo. If you hold it, it's another secret move. You have to hold the second one, and it'll be a +1 billion, and it'll hit damn near grounded. during a combo. Not really meant to be throwing out. Also, if you manage to get them backwards, it's really good. You can get some chunky damage doing it like that. Key move when they're up close. This will pretty much only hit from like point blank. It might hit somewhere out here, but look at that. Look at the hitbox on that. It is not that good. It'll miss sometimes at certain ranges. You want to be in their face. Think about, oh, I'm in their face. And they did something stupid. Let me launch punish it with this. Easy launch punish. Oops. Trying to go down, nigga. Oh. This move. Okay. This used to be useless. This was one of his useless moves. Because it was +3 on normal hit, and I think it was like +3 on counter. It didn't really do anything. Now, +1 billion, which is good. I don't think you get anything free out of it, though. Yeah. It's just one of those fake +1 billion moves. Like, you basically say, oh, I countered you, now you have to guess. Now you have to guess if I'm going to do Demo Man, or if I'm going to do Death Fist, or if you're not that risky like I am. Now I got to do something else. Okay. Armored move. Really good. Use it like an armor move. Counter hit launcher. It'll track to his left. Really good. Counter hit launcher like this. Get some nasty damage. Oops. This move looks stupid. It kind of is. If you know they're going to do a low from right here, you can wall bounce them. Shredder kicks is a YOLO ass hop kick move. It's not that good on block. He actually has 2 hop kicks. He has a regular one and then he has shredder kicks. Hit confirmable. It's mid high, but if they block it, it's safe. If you do the regular one though, it's unsafe. That's the game. Old move, but you can actually cancel it. But if it hits, you get this weird upside down launch where you can do a full combo. Whatever. No one uses this. I mean, you can maybe use it in a combo. Oh, Tekken noob. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. With this move, yeah, thank you so much, man. That's kind of how you use it. That's how you're supposed to really use it, but no one really uses it like that because there's better options. Neutron Bomb is a YOLO move. I personally love it because the slow motion from that shit is hilarious. But you get a whole combo out of it. Burning Spear, it's one of those backswing blow moves. Except with his, he gets a free Death Fist. Really good. Burning Fist. YOLO move, does a fuck ton of damage. If you land it at the wall, you pretty much will win the match if you have rage. Get a bunch of damage after that. Thruster. If you're really good, you can do a bunch in a row, get decent damage. It's an elbow. It can't be parried by anybody except maybe Leroy and Jin, and like a few people can parry it. But most people, if they try to parry this, they get launched. Good to know. Phoenix Smasher, the keyest move he has. This move strikes fear in people's hearts. Without it, he is not Paul. This move sucks and it hurts to get hit by, especially on rage and clean. 71 damage. Most people don't even have a combo that goes that high. And against the wall is death. You can actually do 2 at the wall, and it's basically like a glorified combo. 92 damage. 90 fucking 2 damage. Dumb. This is a key move. It tracks damn near to one side. If you sidestep this, let me see. Let me see something. Let me see if I can try to do this. All right. Hold on. I think it's to the other side. I'm trying to do it on key. Yeah, so I think it might be to the other side. Unless they've changed it. Yeah, so it'll track almost completely to Paul's right side. So against somebody who likes to play like the left side, that's really useful to do. So if you were like a right side Paul player, really useful to do. Because their right to Paul would be on the other side. So they would be moving towards the foreground, or the background, I mean. Which means this would be very key in certain situations when you know they want to sidestep. And then on counter hit, you get a launcher if you're really good. If you're really good, you get a launcher. If you're not really good, then you get decent damage, like we've already showed you. I think this is technically a launcher, but you have to be really good. Like, you can get something out of this. I just don't know. Like, I think you can maybe run up and get back one if you're like really good. Yeah. You have to be really good. But yeah. Or you might not be able to. I'm not sure. I swear I've seen somebody get a launch out of this though. You could definitely get a wall splat out of it like that. Sway is really good. It avoids certain moves. It's really fast. You get that crispy quarter circle back four out of it, which does a fuck ton of damage. This hits grounded. This is like a broken ass move damn near. It's really good. There's a series out of this. It's kind of like shenanigan-y, but it's a 50-50. So not really. You can duck both options, I think. So simply by ducking, you can avoid this one. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot they gave him this new move. I'm thinking of old school Paul. So yeah, he does have a 50-50 out of this. So if they stand up, then you get this move, which gives them pushback, and they can't really punish it with too much. Maybe Gigas can punish it, because he has long fucking arms. He can just do that double punch shit. But most people can't punish this. And if they duck that, because you want to duck that and punish it when Paul does it, then you get the Mario stomp. And I think with that, you get, let me see. You get a launcher on counter hit. I think it just does a normal knockdown or normal hit. Yeah. And then you might be able to get down two, maybe. Yeah, you get down two or some shit. So it's not really worth trying to, like, don't rely on these two strings. It's not really too much. Maybe throw it out like once every like 5 matches or 10 matches, and it might land whatever you're trying to do. Key move is fucked. We already talked about it. It's damn near a broken ass move. If it wasn't for the fact that it was high, it would be broken. This is a move that I don't really see too much, but it's a launcher from backsway. So like if you're doing backsway and they throw something out that's really bad, you can launch it. Let me see something. Okay, so he has a while standing 15 frame move, 15 to 16 it says. Interesting. So at tip range maybe it's 16. Anyways, gives you a weird combo. There might be a way to flip it. I'm not aware of it. Really good. He has a while standing 13 frame punish. Really fucking good. This is the key move you use if you want to learn how to combo after this. It's really hard to do on pad. There it is. That's the big boy combo after. And you have to learn how to do it instant while rising 3 to do it. Otherwise, this is a really good while standing 13 frame punish. Really good. It'll wall splat. It catches a lot of stuff. There's a lot of lows that's negative 13 or worse. And it's also extremely delayable. Extremely delayable. So sometimes people will block the first hit and they'll press a button and then the second hit actually launches. So it'll launch. So if you got a button masher, so you can get some good shit after that. It's a good move. You just don't rely on it. You got this. Don't ever use this. Most good players will see that coming. But there's a cancel to it, which can be pretty fun to fuck with. A strategy is to do this. Get people ducking and shit, get people scared, and then you can go right into this whole thing. That whole thing. I don't know how to do it. This is a joke move. If it lands, flip it and send it to me so we can both laugh. This is a move that will never ever hit in a real match. Even at point blank range, as you can see, he misses. He's like pushing him back. Actually, that's how terrible the boxing is. But if you do land it, it does a fuck ton of damage. He actually hurts himself too. If you, I think if you hold down, let me see. Unless they took that out. Yeah, so he doesn't hurt himself anymore. But he used to hurt himself when he landed if he missed. Oh, so stupid. That's really good. It used to do a spin like this on. It used to do a regular spin like this on hit. So when you did this, it used to do this. But now it does a slide to where you get a free death fist. So that's a buff, I think. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, and it wall splats. So that's definitely a buff. They buffed this move. Pretty slow still though. It's an elbow. It can't be parried. And it gives you that, so decide what you want to do with that. Maybe if you sidestep right, you might be able to get something crispy out of it. I don't know. We talked about this. You get a free back 1+2 after it. Really good. It's just a good move. It's good to have a low out of sidestep that you can do that isn't generic. It's really good. He even has a downward strike move. Really good. Oops. 10-hit combo. Not the best one because it's damn near all highs. That's probably the best one, but not really. The reason why you would ever want to even try to do some of this is because the first 3 hits are actually natural. Yeah, that 3 hits. So that can maybe be a round ender. It's almost like a glorified 10-frame Punisher. It's just really bad on hit. It's launch punishable on hit by some people. Some people can launch that shit on hit. So do that at the end of a match. Let's talk about the O key. Really good O key after that. Really good O key. Not really good O key. Not really a good situation you want to be in. But it's the other break. So and it switches sides. We don't talk about those as those are kind of not really ever gonna happen. You might get a back turn throw. Good O key out of that. This is good. I don't know. I think it might wall splat if you're facing like this. Let me see. Get this right here. It might not though. He might just slide against it. Oh, never mind. No, not really a wall splat, but you get 4 more damage if you do it like that. So it has some utility. It'll push them away. A lot of Paul's throws push them away. This is probably one of his best throws because you get something almost guaranteed out of it. So you get that. It's like a guessing game. So if they press anything, if they roll a certain way, you either get the down 1 or you get this. One of his best. This is like a throw you need to use at the wall. Hopefully they don't break it. If they don't break it, this is actually guaranteed. When it has the blue sparks, that means they can't block that. They could actually get a full wall combo. Why you so tiny, man? And Corna Blasian Man, little tiny Blasian Man. I'm dead. What's up? Oh yeah, Paris. What's up, man? I ain't seen you all day. This is good. This'll wall splat. That's the purpose of that move. You get a nice crispy wall splat. Let me see if I can do it like this. Well, I was a little too far, but you get the point. It'll wall splat. This will also wall splat. As you're seeing a theme, his throws tend to wall splat. ultimate tackle leads to this shit that I cannot do. I have never practiced it ever since Tekken 2 or Tekken 1 whenever existed. And yeah, he has a parry. So Paul's really good. When I learn stick, I might main him. That'll be fun. The fact you read it in broken English, I'm screaming. Why you so tiny, man? In Kuma, Blasian man, little tiny Blasian man. Damn, I read that shit in broken English like a motherfucker. But anywho, it's 2 o'clock, which is perfect. I'm about to get off and go to bed because niggas got lives to return to tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching me rant about characters and play the game. I will be back on sometime throughout next week. I'll probably play this, or we'll play some Jackbox. Play a bunch of Jackbox games. That'll be fun. So if you're looking to do that, we'll play it. Thank you guys for coming in. It's late as shit. Follow me if you haven't. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you guys another day. Have a good night. No, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.